Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Ileana Santiago.
Can you explain your story on how you were had three children at a very young age and um, how how you went through
Well, to summarize it, I grew up in the inner city with a single parent, and I made bad choices, and I dropped out of school when I was a junior in high school, and I got pregnant with my son, Jaydin. And at that point, I decided to get my high school diploma and go back. At that point, I quickly had two other children, so which led me to have three children and am a single parent with no involvement from your dad. And at that point, I took a look at my life and I realized that I had to do something with my life to be an example to you and also to provide you a better life, because at the time we were very poor and we lived in the city, and that is when I decided to go back to school to become a nurse. And I put myself through school working nights, and you guys were little, and I went to school during the day. So there was like some weeks that for 3 days I just didn't sleep, and I stayed up and had to do what I had to do. It was a very real struggle, but I managed to get through it. I graduated with my associate's degree in 2011, and after that I started working as a nurse. 2 years later, I transitioned down from Lutheran Hospital to the main campus. I started working on my bachelor degree, and I obtained my bachelor's degree. I got a position in surgery. 2 years after that, I was presented with a management position, an assistant nurse manager position, because they seen my work ethic and my dedication. So I then completed my bachelor's degree, became an assistant nurse manager. 2.5 years later, after that, I was presented with another role to apply for a nurse manager role in cardiac surgery at main campus Cleveland Clinic, which that's my current role now. I'm currently enrolled in my last class of my master's degree, and we have moved from the inner city. We moved about 8 years ago to Westlake. We moved from the inner city to Westlake so I could give you guys a better life and a different opportunity from what I had. And also just, I constantly encourage you guys that I didn't make it easy, and even though I did it, it's not the normal person could have went through what I went through. We were very, very poor. And it was very hard making poor decisions and then having to fix them with three babies depending on you.
So, how do you feel if you did not have your kids in that situation? Do you feel like your situation would have been different?
I personally think that, I don't know, I can't sit back and think how my life would have turned out, because I feel that my kids saved my life and made me think logically that I needed to do something and get something together. So you guys made me feel, or pushed me to want to do better for you. So without you, I don't know where I would have been.
So what are your future goals and plans for the future?
Well, right now I am currently the nurse manager. I'm probably going to stay in this role for some years and then eventually move on to a director role within the clinic, but we'll just see where my future takes me. I'm kind of content, and because I've been in school so much, I'm thinking about, now that I'm finishing my master's, going for my doctorate, but I do want to take time off because I need time to dedicate to my kids that I've had to sacrifice so much time just trying to provide a life for them that I missed out on things. So now I'm just trying to focus on that.
Before we end the interview, do you have any advice for the younger generation?
I do. You're going to have a lot of peer pressure. There's going to be a lot of friends who may not agree with decisions you make, or you may fall into things. You may make bad choices, but don't let those choices define you. At the end of the day, you're in charge of your own future, and you can make of it no matter what. I urge you to go the right direction and not choose the difficult path, because it's not easy, but no matter what, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this interview, and that's a wonderful story you have there.